Oh, you know what? I've done that bit. I've done that bit so many times. I'm tired of it. Honestly, I've done it like 10 times. Here's a little quick compilation of that bit. Enjoy. Oh. So, here we are, and we're talking about Halo. Quickly, let's give a little moment of silence to the release date of Halo Infinite. Alright, that's over with. So, moment of silence done. Let's talk about how Halo Infinite has been tragically delayed until 2021. We still don't know exactly what day on 2021, but we just know that it's going to be postponed until next week. I hate this so much. I want this game. Being told initially that it's going to be until November for me to play this game. It's going to be on the launch of the Xbox Series X, which I'm already hyped for, by the way. I want to get my hands on the Xbox Series X. I don't care if it looks like a PC tower. That's kind of the fucking point. Anyways, I wanted this game so badly, but now I have to wait until who knows how much longer until we finally get this motherfucking game. Tragically though, that also means the Xbox Series X has one less crucial, critical title to be released with. That could hamper it in the numbers side when it's fighting against the PS5 for the holiday sales. Whatever you want to call that, I don't really care about that. To be honest, I just really hate the fact that PS5 guys now have another freaking reason to gloat and to just rub it in our faces. It's done. It's done. I've already seen a bunch of comments about how it's over. The fight's over. It was over before it started. It's over now. And it's just like, fuck. Leave. Anyways, I said that anyways already. Besides that, let's talk about more in depth as to why Halo Infinite was delayed. I almost said Halo 5 and I really regret saying that. Halo Infinite was delayed because 343 came out and said that, hopefully right now I have this little Twitter that actually comes with it. They said that because of the pandemic, they had to delay the launch date of Infinite because they can't. It's not at a satisfied state or whatever words they chose. Point being, they're blaming the pandemic for them having to delay the game launch, which is understandable in a sense. If you hold up, I'll critique the other side, the other reason why they might have delayed this. But first, this pandemic side is part of this. Understandable. The pandemic has been going on for 5 months, and in 5 months they haven't been able to gather around and actually make this game as they wanted to because of the limitations that the pandemic might have put on top of them. That being said, the cynical side, the side of me that's calling bull on it, is saying you guys are just realizing now that the graphics, that the gameplay, or everything about the Halo Infinite is just not up to par with the expectations of the fans. And I have to say, for the most part, I agree on the graphics side, and I agree on some of the bugs that we saw during the gameplay. But I will say this, the gameplay that we saw was amazing. It felt like old Halo again. Master Chief looked like the Master Chief that I grew up with. That's insane. I wanted that guy's back so much. I don't even care that it makes no sense that his freaking armor just keeps changing because of nano. Whatever. Doesn't matter. He's back. Chief is back. But I understand the critiques. I understand people bitching and moaning about the graphics, saying, hey, what's up with this? Why does it look like this is an old console game? Isn't this a next-gen game? What's going on? I get it. My point to that is, we have a delation now. It is delayed. So hopefully, those graphics will be much, much, much better when we actually get this game. I predict here and now that in 2021, the day we'll be getting this, at least maybe not the exact day, but I'm going to predict the month. I will predict that either two options here. I'm going to try to give myself a little leeway here. Sorry about that. Either we're going to get this in March, like sometime in spring, or early summer. Actually, yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Either early spring or early summer. So, now, will that come to pass? I don't know. I'm not that in touch with the gaming world. But because of this YouTube channel, because of my podcast, I might actually try to be a bit more in touch. I am hopeful that they can fix the graphics, fix whatever bugs they have, play test through like the wazoo, and just give us the beta and just have us test this out. Make sure this is a good game and not a half-assed game or a broken game or a game that's not fully ready to be launched. But because they have the option to update it because of how modern day games work now, they don't care. It's like, alright, we're gonna launch it in November. It's very buggy, the graphics are terrible, but we will update it in sometime in the future. And that's not how I want games to be. I want to see the full game when it comes out. I don't want to have to wait until an update for it to actually work. That's freaking annoying. But it looks like 343 is listening to our cries and not doing that, unlike some gaming. Anyways, that's the third anyways. On to that point, for those who do know more about the gaming world and all, comment below. Tell me your reasoning. I want to know more about this world. I want to get more into it. Not too into it because this is still just about me talking about my hobbies after all. But there is the news. There is what is going on. Halo Infinite has been delayed until 2021. When exactly in 2021? We don't know. I'm predicting early spring, at the latest early summer. But that's just my prediction. Thank you for coming to the Lobby for Hobbies. I am your entertainer, Efrain Lagunas, and I hope you enjoyed your time here. Click like, subscribe, do the wazoo, check out my other channels, check out my Twitch, check out whatever hell you want. It is your choice. But I will see you next time you check in at the lobby. Peace.